Assalamualaikum. My name is Uzair, and measurement number is 2111 and 233. So I will be explain the protection of family in type of way. So um, in the management of a house, the most vital aspect is the control of the purse strings. So any sensible household would keep tracks of their regular income and expenditure. And it is said like they cut the costs according to the length of the clothes available. They make efforts to keep their expenses within the amount of inflow of the cash into the family account. Like every family should know their priorities and allocate money to different items of expense on that basis. So careful families always try that they don't fall into debt trap. So this one of the problem. So they will thus avoid unnecessary worries coming their way. So even if their economic condition is bad for a time, they plan and overcome these difficulties in some time. So they avoid reducing themselves to the status of minority through proper management of their resources. So the contrary to this, the families that they are careless about proper management of their expenses, who are extravagant and continue living beyond their means, fall into the habits of compulsive borrowing to meet their bills for their expenses. They are forced even to borrow money at high rates of interest. So since they are compulsive borrowers,
In Islamic law, lineage is the most fundamental rights of child in the family. It is the base of child rights which prevents bringing shame to the family members. Other than that, family is the beginning of the formation of the society. So the destruction of the society starts from the family structure itself. Nowadays, among the causes of this damage is playing with the heredity by allowing free relationship between men and women without the existence of marriage bond. So, how we gonna protect our lineage as a Muslim? First and foremost, avoid action that can damage human race, such as adultery. In Surah Al-Isra, Allah mentioned, La taqrabu zina. Allah highlights, for don't do a zina and don't ever approach the zina. Last but not least, encouraging marriage to get a good descendants, which means we have to find a good person to get a good descendants. Hadith from Abu Hurairah state that women are married for four things, which is wealth, lineage, beauty, and religion. Choose those who have religion, then you will be a lucky one. So that's all from me. Thank you.
Every family has problems and conflicts, and it's our duty to examine ourselves, think about how we behave, and protect those around us in order to preserve good, loving relationships. While they are still young, parents bear the bulk of this obligation. It must be one of the most challenging and fulfilling job there is. Every action you take as parent is being observed by a vulnerable child who is eager to observe and copy you. Your child will take your perspective on yourself and develop your sense of self-worth. Your response to your child's misbehavior will influence how they treat themselves when they make a mistake. The existence of Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala and the guidance He has given us through the Quran and the prophets, the guidance necessary to help their children form their own moral conscience, which will inform so many important decisions in their lives. And what it seems to truly love and care for someone are just a few of the most beautiful lessons parents can teach to their children. Children's capacity to later develop other relationships which with people can be influenced by the degree of care and attention parents show to their children. The more supporting, loving, trustworthy, and constant a parent-child relationship is, the more likely it is that the child will have supportive, loving, trustworthy, and consistent relationships with friends and their future wife or husband. Because our good traits and the kindness that we show to our families are the greatest gift we can give. The Prophet Muhammad SAW said that the best of you are the best to their families, and I am the best to my family.